Let's go ahead and get started. Hi everyone, this is Daisy here, aka Professional High Priestess, and I'm back with another quick channeled message. This is gonna be interesting because it's gonna be a follow up from a channeling that I did maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, but and it's also gonna be heavy. So if you are prone to being triggered, you may or you don't have like a strong stomach or whatnot, this may not be for you. I'm one of those people. I don't like horror movies. I don't like seeing blood. I wanted to be a nurse at one point, but after taking anatomy and having to see the cadavers, I was hella good off all that shit. So I'll try to keep it as PG-13 and R, between PG and R as possible, right? I mean, shit. What's really the rating? Because you say PG-13 and you got 8-year-olds watching it, and you got rated R and you got 12-year-olds watching, right? So really, where are the boundaries these days? So y'all, this is crazy. Ooh, right in my face. Let me go here. Dear bright and living ancestors, please block any and all karmic interference from the stream. You guys, I'm blessing you with some Palo Santo. Block any and all karmic interference from the stream. Allow me to be a clear conduit, clear and concise conduit of energy for this high vibrational message, serious message that we're gonna put out. They don't call me professional high priestess for nothing. I swear, I don't know. I feel like the FBI is gonna recruit me for my services one day because this shit gets so crazy and so fucking real. I be seeing so much shit in the dream state. Um, I mean, shit. Not to work for the ops though, but to like for good stuff, like women and children being harmed, low income folks being taken advantage of, that type of stuff. I don't want to. I'm not here to help them, further their fucking agenda of white supremacy and patriarchy and other bullshit and patriotism and whatnot. So that's all I have to say about that. Let me make myself clear because motherfuckers got the game fucked up. So let's keep on going. Let me see what deck I'm going to use. My guide said to use the Egyptian tarot. Oh shit. And you want to know the funny thing is, like when my guide said use the Egyptian tarot, the first image that popped into my head was Anubis on the judgment card. So I feel like this is a heavy, okay, yeah, this is coming straight from Pluto. Woo! Yeah, they're saying it's coming straight from the gate of the abyss. This is the message. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are amazing. Psychics are very valuable in crime solving. There was this one young woman, she was an activist, and she was like very young, but she was the executive director of a criminal justice organization. I don't know where it was, but it was in the South, and she went missing. And it was this Facebook group that I was in of spiritualists and people like that that found her, that she was in a river. It was like watching it in real time on Facebook, them finding her body. This shit was crazy, crazy as fuck. And that's one of the things that made me realize, like, with my spiritual gifts, I don't want to just be willy-nilly all over the place with it. I want to be able to do real powerful things with this gift and help people, with stuff. And I know it's a dangerous job, for real. That's why some people that be playing with tarot and do it, and they want to claim spiritual and all this other shit, and they're not about that life. That's why that shit irritates me, because this stuff is not a game. It's like if you went to school to be a medical doctor for some odd years or whatnot, had to go through all the trials and tribulations, and you got somebody a quack, that type of thing. It's the same type of energy. It's like, hell nah, respect the profession. So basically, you guys, some months ago, I put out a channeling, and basically in that channeling, well, in the dream state, I said that I was going through a room and a building. And in that building, there was different rooms, and in the room there was like a metal table, like in a detective interrogation room. But there was different binders in all the different rooms, and in the binders were different faces, like unsolved mysteries. And on the paper there was like some entity writing, but it was invisible, and it was saying being solved, being solved, being solved. So what the answers are telling me right now is that the sewer is being drained. And you guys know, in the moon card, in the traditional tarot, in the moon card is basically like an entity. It's two dogs howling at the moon, but then there's like a crab or whatnot, or an entity in some tarot climbing out of the water to be exposed. The moon is all about secrets being exposed. That's what they showed me when they gave me this imagery, because I had another dream the other night, and I was like, okay, I see exactly what this is. The sewer has been drained, right? Because remember, in the moon card, there's like a river The sewer of lies and deception and secrets has been completely drained. And with that sewer being drained, all the secrets are coming up to the surface to be exposed right now. So that's what I'm being told. But for some of you guys, how does this resonate with you guys, right? Because I don't know anyone that's committed crimes or things like that. Some of you guys are dealing with karmic individuals who have their shit in that sewer being drained. But these individuals are high level, level 10 sociopaths or narcissists. They're serial killers. They're murderers, the whole nine. Pedophiles, rapists, all of that. They use their looks or their persona or their job or this artificial narcissistic charm that cannot go beyond the radar of an empath, a real empath. They use this charm to fool people it's like a glamour spell. You see what I'm saying? And that glamour spell that they use, which is like their own personality, their energy, it's like a buffer for the things that they do. It's a buffer for karma because people were like, I would never suspect that person of doing that. They're such a good person, da, 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 right? So they use that to kind of like block karma from coming to themselves to keep this mask and this persona on so that they would never be suspected of anything. Because once people start to suspect you, hangman energy of either doing something foul or low vibrational, it unravels the whole entire plan. That's why you're being attacked by all these different karmic masculines and karmic feminines. Some of them are people that you thought that was your twin or whatnot. Some of your family members or friends or things like that. It's because your energy breaks that buffer. And they knew that it was only a matter of time before your energy field and your spiritual gifts expose them completely. That's why they're coming after you right now. But another thing too that the ancestors were also showing me is that this was all by design. It needed to happen. They needed to work up this karma. They needed to work against you. Why? Because by working against you, right? What ended up happening is they're lowering their shield. They're breaking their shield because every time they step into their energy field, the ancestors tick, tick, tick. We're sorry that we kind of have to use you like this, but we need this one specifically to be exposed and brought down. Every time they step into your energy field with bullshit, that's another layer brought down for their glamour spell and another opportunity for people to see who they're really dealing with these individuals. Some of you guys may have gone through like, some type of like abuse publicly with some of these people. And it was supposed to be like that because by that happening, it broke the entire shield completely. It broke the glamour spell. Yeah. Yeah. The glamour spell has been broken. Look, now these individuals that have been tiptoeing around and they're really sociopaths and killers and narcissists all around you, they're all going to start getting exposed because the sewer has been drained. It needed to happen just like this. You were the person that pulled the plug up out the sewer. They didn't even know that the whole time they were attacking you, doing all these different things, downplaying you, etc. It was actually just making the drain go quicker. Whoo! It just happened that it was just making the sewer drain even quicker. You see the analogy with this? That's why I tell you, individuals, you have to let them bury themselves. And this is the time right now for this energy to be brought up, especially with Saturn and Jupiter going into Aquarius. It's all about how you've dealt with collectives or groups of people. But this is also, too, remember, it's the star card in reverse. These individuals are the star card in reverse, sociopaths, unethical, bad healers. So this is what we're going to start to see in the near future. That sewer is being drained and things are going to be getting exposed. I did have a message for one person in particular. You have a masculine. This is not a karmic. He's not a karmic yet, but you have a masculine, and he has friends that like come to him for like support and for money and shit like that. And he had a friend that came to him and asked him for some money, and this person used that money to do a hit on somebody. Your masculine does not know this though. So your masculine, he doesn't know that, but he has his money tied up in that type of bullshit, and he needs to do there's gonna have to be some repentance for that. That's another thing that I was told to tell for somebody. And if you're in connection with your masculine and he got friends that be writing and doing shit like that, you need to tell him straight up, don't be giving them money, don't fuck with them like that, because this is what they're using the money to do. So you need to like tell him to be cool, for real, because that shit can't come back to him. You got the devil right here. Dear bright and well-loving ancestors, what messages do you have regarding these high crimes being exposed? What messages do you have regarding these high crimes being exposed? You got the Six of Cups, stuff from the past coming all the way up. Stuff from the past coming all the way up. Yeah, but you want to know the funny thing is, with this Six of Cups, so the dreams in the dream state, basically what I saw was the karmic masculine. This karmic masculine likes to go on business trips or travel all over the place, and that's where he does his dirty deeds. Either like he sexually abuses women or he like takes women out like completely. And what I saw basically was like this person was crossing a bridge. I believe he was leaving from New Orleans going into Mississippi, and there was a duffel bag in the back seat. And as he was crossing the bridge, he like put his hand back and just kind of like zipped the bag a little bit close because there was a woman in the duffel bag and he wanted to go put her in the Mississippi River. I had a dream about that. I don't know. I don't know who this can resonate for. And at the same exact time, yeah, I didn't think too much about this because I was like, what the fuck is that? I thought I was tripping, but my dreams never lied to me. So I was like, okay. Then yesterday I was driving around and then I saw a building and there was a moon on the building. And then the building, the address was 111, but the street was Mississippi. I was like, okay, okay. Sorry, it was 1111, justice. I was like, okay, they're showing me something right here. Confirmation. I did a little bit of research and they did find a woman in September. They found her on September 10th. You know, 10s are all about completion. Oh, the funny thing is you get the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck too. And it's exactly 10 minutes as we're streaming as I said that. So, I don't know who that is, but that person's about to get caught the fuck up. Another thing too that you guys have to realize as well is this is why, you know, I talked about for some of you guys dealing with your karmic masculines or feminines, this is why they went so hard against you though. It had nothing to really do with you, but it had everything to do with your spirituality and your gifts because they knew that one day the mask would fall off, that you would unmask them. That's why they had to try to take you out the game, try to make you look bad, try to belittle you, things like that. And you wonder why are they doing all this? I never did anything to them. That's why they're trying to hide the devil. They're trying to hide the devil. And you want to know the funny thing is, isn't that the devil stomping on a river and a boat? Yeah. I don't know why the Mississippi River just kept on coming back to me, but then I had that dream and it confirmed everything. Some of these masculines that you guys that are chasing after you or you dealt with or something like that, and then they're playing games with you, they're about to get exposed for some real gruesome, low vibrational shit. But that's exactly what they get for stepping into your energy field with bullshit. Because by stepping into your energy field, it destroyed their shield. You know, because, you know, unfortunately, they're protected by the devil, shit like that. Dear and loving ancestors, what messages do you have? Look, you got the 10 of swords at the bottom of the deck. It's about to come all the way out. Look, you got the world card. That's the end of that. Boom. You got the hangman. You got the ace of swords. And you got the world card. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now, people are going to start to have a change in perspective. Hey, man, they're going to have an awakening about this person because they lowered their shield by playing with you. They didn't even know what they were doing. They were walking right into a fucking trap. Remember when I put that channeling out and it was like, they didn't know that you were a trap. Now they're realizing that you were a trap the whole time. They thought that it's the hunter becomes the hunted. This is what this is right here. They thought that they were hunting you down. They thought that they were going to get you. 10 of swords. They thought that they were going to kill you, put you in your grave, and that was going to be the end of all their troubles. Little do they know, by playing with you, it brought the moon. It drained the sewer. Yeah. Now people can see them for who they are. People see the demon in them. People smell that something's not fucking right with this person, and they're going to start to like see the devil. Remember when we did that what is their karma reading? And I got very emotional during the fire sign reading because I feel a lot of this is low vibrational Aries and Aquarius energy for some reason. Very low vibrational Aries, Aquarius, Pisces energy. And I did that reading. Look, I just got a channeled message. Here we go. It's already happening. Okay, something changed in the timeline. So, so basically what I heard is things are happening now, but something from the past as well. Like there's something that they missed in the past. Like they didn't know that somebody either saw them or somebody remembered them. That's what I've just picked up here. So by them stepping into your energy field, it changed the past and the future. This is what I'm picking up on. Wow. Ooh, real quantum shit right here. This is some real high priestess stuff right here. Six of Cups energy right here. Okay. Six of Cups is all about things from the past. In that, I did a channeling about they didn't know that you were a trap. By stepping into your energy field and playing these games, they weaken their shield. People are starting to see that there's something not right about this person. No, this person could be a devil. Their mask had to fall off though. It had to be this way. It had to go this fucking far for people to see exactly what they're dealing with because this is the day and age. It's kind of like a blessing in disguise because people are, the Most High right here is showing people in real time. This is the devil. You got the Ace of Swords and the devil. This is how the devil works, y'all. Pay very close attention because in the days and weeks and months and years to come, you're going to be dealing with the devil personally. So you get to see by what this person is doing with this individual and how they're doing that, you get to see how the devil works and how the devil operates. Something has changed in the past and the future. This person didn't cover all their tracks. This person is a bona fide sociopath. They thought that they got away, that they were going to tiptoe away. No. And you remember how I said karmics infiltrating other karmics? Some of these individuals, they have karmics that they're dealing with, and you may feel like, oh wow, you know, their karmic is feeding them blood, or she's doing this, or she's doing that, and da 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 da. And what is actually really happening here is that's what they get. That's the whole entire purpose. Let the karmic finish them. No, let the karmic do her fucking job and destroy them completely. Let them. That's the whole entire point here. That's why this is happening, because these individuals have to get brought to their knees. The sewer is draining. So by that karmic also putting them in a low vibrational state with the sex magic and the blood magic and the love spells and shit like that, it's continuing to weaken them. The karmic is your twin. She's your dark twin. I'm not saying give that bitch any time, but I'm saying let her finish him. Let her do her job, because by bringing him down to his knees and just helping to destroy this demon, she gets an opportunity to ascend. Yeah, this is her opportunity for ascension by bringing these karmic masculines down to their knees. Look, these karmic masculines or other karmic feminines down to their knees. That's exactly what's happening here. Let's get into this, because this is crazy as hell. Yeah. Yeah. Some of these karmic masculines, they act like they're so, these nice family guys, community guys. Meanwhile, they be murdering women all around. Some of these men, they act like, oh, I love kids and I love the community. They're pedophiles. They go across overseas to do shit. I got another channeling that one of your masculines karmic, this karmic feminine, she likes to play with magic and shit like that. And she acts like she's so cute and she's all fancy and whatnot. This karmic poisoned somebody with graveyard dirt. She was putting graveyard dirt in her coworker's tea or coffee. And you want to know what I saw next in the scene? There was like a shore, like a river or ocean, and this karmic thought she was stealing from you though. She thought that she was like stealing from your bounty, and she pulled in a bag from the water, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I got her money, I got it." And I was just standing there watching this, right? And she opened the bag, and there was a man. The man that she had killed with graveyard dirt. The sewer has been fucking drained. And it's all because of the magic that they've been playing with. And it's all because of the lies that they've been telling. And it's all because of the people that they choose to work against. That's why I'm telling you, when these karmics, they play with you, it is a double-edged fucking sword always. They have to know Ten of Swords energy here. By doing that, they also give something up. They have to know that. Ten of Swords is curses. Boom. Harsh, painful endings. Yeah. Some of these karmics, ooh-wee. Of course. Yeah. She thought that she was going to steal from me. She was going to harvest her energy, but she didn't even know that in the process of doing that, she stepped with real justice. She stepped with a real judge, because some of you guys are judges and you're commanders, if you understand what I mean by that, in the spiritual realm. So people, they don't understand that you have higher authority than them, period. Doesn't matter their title in the fucking material realm. And these karmics, by stepping into your energy because they're overzealous and they're sociopathic and narcissistic, what they ended up doing was opening a whole fucking can of worms for them to get exposed. Yeah. Yeah. That's why you're going to see a lot of charges and that's why right now, you're going to see either a lot of karmic masculines getting caught up for shit that the karmic did, or randomly going to jail or some shit like that. It's because of stuff that they did in the past. Yeah. Maybe there wasn't evidence or something like that for some, but they're going to end up getting caught in a different situation. It's all about justice right now. And they think that they're going to get away. Yeah. But that's why you're there in the middle, because by working against you, they're building up hella karmic debt. You see your justice personified. Yeah. You're a walking embodiment of what it means to be justice, especially if you got Libra placements, high aspected Libra placements. There you go. Or Capricorn or Aquarius, because, that's Saturn, judgment. Clarify the devil. Wait, I'm using the wrong deck. Let me go ahead and let me use the Kipper deck first. That's what I'm seeing right here. What's the devil card, please? You got the journey. Didn't I tell you? And then you got courthouse. A lot of these masculines are going to get caught up. Another thing that I did pick up too, that some of these, you know what? Let's keep on doing the reading. Didn't I tell you that some of these karmic masculines be traveling for their bullshit to get into whatever and however they're going to be getting exposed? Ace of Swords right here. Ooh-wee. They forgot. Something done got exposed. They tripped up and slipped up some way. What's the Hangman? You got the distant horizons. What did I tell you? Distant horizons with the ship. Right there, something with water. This concept of water keeps on coming up. These masculines are playing real games. The funny thing is this Hangman is standing on top of water too. Pisces energy. But with the distance horizons, with the Hangman, this is saying that it's already happening. People are already seeing the change in perspective has already hit. It's already come. People have already seen this individual for who they are. They know that something is up. I feel like for some of these karmic individuals, karmic females or karmic masculines, they were acting like they were the victim. Meanwhile, they were the victimizer. People are going to see right through that shit. They're going to be like, no. Something's not right here. But this person caused it for themselves, because they caused their own downfall though. They caused their own downfall. This person, these sociopaths and these narcissists, they run around planet Earth thinking that they're invincible until they meet God. How about that? Clarify the Ten of Swords. They think no one's seeing. That's why they got the High Priestess. Remember, the High Priestess saw everything the Magician did. The Magician, low vibrational energy, manipulating, hurting people. The Magician is also an assassin, a killer, somebody who's mentally unstable. The High Priestess saw everything the Magician did. So now what? What's the Ten of Swords? You got expectation. Ooh, why? Look at because of high honor. You got high honor, and then you got the imprisonment card, and then you got the false person right behind that. You see how this works? With the high honor and the imprisonment card, like I said, this individual, they stepped into your energy field, not knowing who you were, not even knowing that you had a shield around you. A lot of you guys don't even know that you're completely shielded. You're shielded. It's like you have like you're like I said, bionic spiritually. You have internal built mechanisms so that when people step to you with fuckery, it automatically tags them. Double-edged sword. That teaches them to stop. I've never met a single fucking person that's worked against the divine being that did not get their issue. Period. Period. But that's to teach them. You want to play with this person? Go ahead and play. And then when you get burnt, this is why you learn to stay in your lane. Because a lot of people, they don't know when to stay in their lane. They're mentally unstable. So they like picking the battles with wrong people. But a reprobate, it's archonic energies, right? They like to pick their battles with wrong people. But every time they do that, they end up in the tower. It's simple math. Clarify the world. You got the message here. Warrants, indictments. Yeah. Investigator with the mature man here. Yeah. They've been doing a lot of work to find out what went on, what's going on, etc. Yeah, it's happened. It's for sure happening with this message card with the world. Clarify the Ace of Swords. You got the coffin card. Boom. And I feel like some of you guys know that this person did this. This is your confirmation right here with the coffin card. This is your confirmation. You want to know the funny thing is the coffin card has 19, the sun card. Somebody's about to get exposed real quick for this. This had to happen though. That's why if anyone's working against you, they're playing games with you, all this other shit. It had to happen just like this though, because it had to break down their shield so that they can end up getting their karma. Thank you so much for the super chat. It had to happen just like this to weaken that shield, to break that illusion that they had on the other person, that they're just this nice person and they're loving and they're kind and things like that. They needed to get caught. You want to know another thing too with the expectation and the Ten of Swords? Some of these karmic females, they thought that they were going to get gifts and treats and shit like that for Christmas. Some of these karmic females, they work in a pack. They find men that have a bunch of money. They put Jezebel oil, domination, sex magic on these men, domination spells, high level binding, all of that shit, and they coach each other in terms of how to get these men to give them money and shit like that. Using, they drug them, they put MDMA, Molly, all kinds of shit in their food and their drink and their weed, all kinds of stuff. These karmics are gonna get caught up for that because I feel like one of these masculines is gonna go to the hospital and they may have an adverse reaction and he's gonna find out this karmic drugged him. He's gonna find out this karmic drugged him. Woo! And the truth is gonna come out. Yeah, they run a whole fucking ring, a whole operation. That's something that I did pick up on too. One of your masculines is messing with one of these karmics. He doesn't even know that this karmic is a part of a whole entire ring, and they're all together doing this magic, putting curses on him, hexing on him, all that type of stuff to try to get him away from you and all these other things, so that he can keep paying her and get her a Birkin bag for Christmas. You just gotta get the Birkin. Just make sure he gets you on the list at least. This is the shit that they do. This is the shit that they do, yo. What's the Six of Cups? Shit from the past coming up. What's the Six of Cups? Stuff from the past coming up. Yeah, you got adjudication, judgment. Yep, judgment here. A lot of these individuals, didn't I tell you that I felt the judgment card about this deck and you see judgment here, adjudication? I felt like this is the time for this shit to go on. That's why a lot of you guys are dealing with this shit that you're dealing with is because you're weakening these people's devil immune system, the immune system given to them by the devil or the protection that they built up by vampire rising off people around them. These individuals are severe energy vampires, but the people around them, they don't see it as such. They lie, they weasel their way in, they know how to play the part and and they act like they're these quiet, nice people and they just want to live life and do good. And these people are murderers and killers and thieves and scammers and shit like that, and all of it is being exposed right now. The sewer has been drained. The moon illuminated the darkness. And that's what this last eclipse on top of the conjunction. Clarify the devil with the journey. Clarify the devil with the journey. You got the strength card right here. I'm telling you. These people did whatever they can. With the journey card and the strength card, they did what they could when they can. And I'm not even going to say that. To try to block this from coming out, to try to block you Try to thank you so much for the gift to try to stop your greatness, stop your shine and shit like that, so that this truth about them would not come out because these people know by you standing in your truth, it automatically exposes their fallacy. And they tried everything they can and it's not happening with the journey card. Clarify the world. Clarify the world, please, and the message. Clarify the world and the message. You got the Two of Swords. Ooh, child. The Two of Swords. You want to know the funny thing is, too, with Two of Swords, people are starting to see the Two of Swords is all about lies being exposed, but this is also indifference. With the message card and the Two of Swords, I feel like what's happening is because these individuals are getting exposed, they can no longer play like that nice, happy, loving persona anymore. People see it for what it is. They see it for what it is and they feel no ways about it. They want no parts. What's the Hangman? High crimes exposed. You got the High Priestess. Ooh, baby. You got the High Priestess. Real karmic energies. Real karmic energies being exposed. Didn't I tell you the High Priestess sees everything the magician did? This individual right here with the Hangman and the High Priestess, people are listening to their intuition. I'm telling you, all at once, because the drain got, the sewer got drained. The lie has been exposed. So whatever was at the bottom of the sewer, everyone can see the shit now. So the bodies and the crimes and the lies and the scamming and the financial theft and the plots and the plans are all being exposed. You got the Hangman with the High Priestess. You don't get no more intuitive than that. You don't get no more intuitive than that. No more intuitive than the High Priestess and the Hangman. Pisces energy, water energy right here. This is high vibrational realizations and also deep intuitive knowing and realizations. People already smell this person though. They already know something's coming because I feel like for some of you guys, these individuals, family members, friends, your karmic partners, coworkers, they did something trifling towards you and people are seeing like, okay, now I see why this person did that. Now I see why they went so hard. Now I see why they lied like that. Now I see why they try to get everyone to help them. And the funny thing is, in the process of trying to get everyone to support them and help them, they just surrounded themselves with a whole bunch of people that can see them and are going to expose them as well with the Two of Swords energy right here. Yeah. That's why people spite, they spite they spite their nose to save their face. I guess that's what they say. This person tried to spite you, and in the process of that, they blew their whole self up, and their nose is gone too. Clarify Coffin and the Ace of Swords. Clarify Coffin and the Ace of Swords. You got the Two of Cups here. Ooh, child. Didn't I tell you some of these karmic masculines now with the Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups, you guys can let that shit go. With some of these karmic masculines, some of these karmic feminists, because now you see who they are about. They're criminals. They're reprobate. These are very low vibrational demonic entities walking on earth. These individuals are shapeshifters. They embody the energy of demons. And then when they find like the perfect victim or whatever, that's when their mask comes off and then they put their mask back on to go back to work to their 9 to 5. That's what this person is about. Yeah, that's why they got karmics feeding them blood, doing all kinds of crazy shit to them. They're getting exposed. They're having problems in their life. That's why, because the crimes that they're facilitating, they're committing high crimes. So the ancestors are finding ways in which to get them caught up in other ways. You may be one of those people. You may be one of the reasons why. So don't take it personally. It's like the Most High is using you. Like don't worry, we're gonna reward you. We just need this person to keep on coming into your zone. Let them keep coming. Okay, boom, they're in your trap. There you go. The hunter became the hunted. They didn't even know that. By hunting you down, like I said, they just got themselves put into a trap for Sobek and Anubis and all the other different high vibrational gods and energies to come and catch them up. The universe's workers. You guys want to know how the universes work? This is how the universe works. How do you think so? They work through the planets and the constellations. And those planets and constellations are consecrated to certain deities and entities and things like that get the job done, as well as you. Come on. It works in stages. There's levels to this shit. Clarify the Ten of Swords and the expectation. What's the Ten of Swords? What's the Ten of Swords? I saw the Seven of Cups come out. Ooh, that's glamour, spells, illusion. You got the Magician and you got the Seven of Cups right here. I told you these karmics that run these scams too. There's a karmic here that fed somebody graveyard dirt, put it in a coffee, tea, drink, or whatever. Somebody died because of that bullshit. That's about to get exposed. Or this karmic, because she did that, they may not be able to link it back to her, but she's going to end up getting herself into a different predicament that's going to get her caught up. Another thing that I'm seeing with the Four of Pentacles gifts, these karmics, Seven of Cups, and the Magician here, they put shit in these men's drinks. They put sex magic on them. They drug them, shit like that. Get them out of their right mind so that they can steal from them and do all those different type of things. That's about to get exposed. That whole entire ring. It's a ring of them that does it. It's a whole entire ring. Yeah, and they think that they're just gonna tiptoe off, and it's gonna be okay. Some of you guys are dealing with this karmic feminine, or some people are part of her federation, and you don't know why she's attacking you, shit like that. It's to weaken her shield, because obviously the bitch is stupid and she doesn't think that that magic is gonna backfire. So by that magic backfiring onto her, weakening her shield, making her already degraded and low vibrational DNA even more low vibrational, it's making her a conduit. And it doesn't matter how many rituals and shit like that that they do, because what they did to you was timeless. So the only way they can get rid of that karma is by what? Fulfilling the karma through the Akashic records, more lifetimes, things like that. You can't. There's no spell that's gonna get rid of this. That's why they're going into the energy harvesting rituals, trying to walk in other people's skin, walk in other people's blessings and spiritual gifts and things like that to get away from this karma. Real low vibrational shit right here. Clarify the Six of Cups and adjudication. Clarify the Six of Cups and adjudication. You got the King of Swords reversed. Told you. A sociopath right here is about to get caught the fuck up quickly with the Eight of Wands right here. Quickly with the Eight of Wands. People are going to see this individual as criminal minded, and it's going to be game over. This person's under judgment from shit that they did in their past. Yeah, they thought that they were going to get away with it. Oh, it's a different country. No one, they won't know. No, no one saw me drop that body off. No one saw. Oh, they would never suspect it's me. Motherfuckers don't know. They don't know. All it takes is one transit to get them caught the fuck up. Yeah. All it takes is one transit to get them caught the entire fuck up. Let's see what we got going on right here. All right. What's this world card with the Two of Swords? What's the world with the message and the Two of Swords? What do we got here? What's the message? You got the pleasure seekers. Ooh, didn't I tell you? Oh, another thing that I see too is a karmic masculine is gonna get caught up by his wife. Yep, she's gonna catch his ass doing some shit, and she's gonna expose him. These high crimes are being exposed, and she's had enough of this bullshit. What's the coffin card? You got the service energy right here. The police coming to get this person because they know these crimes are being done, or they try to do something to you, and that triggers something in the spiritual realm that got them caught up. Ooh, that's why I try to tell people, just be careful what you do, because you never know who you're playing with or what you're playing with. You never know what you're playing with. Great things come in small packages. Shit, you may not be a small package, but great things come in packages you least expect it. Karma comes from people you least expect it. Getting caught the fuck up and brought down to your knees comes from people you least expect it, with the High Priestess and the Hangman. These people are starting to realize it though. They're realizing it though. They realize that they stepped into the wrong energy. They did the wrong thing. But it had to go like this though, because sociopaths, like I told you, they don't learn. The only way that they learn is jail, death, ass whooping, financial loss. So, well, what's the Six of Cups and the King of Swords reverse? What's the King of Swords reverse? That's why these motherfuckers are dealing with karmics. Now you know why. You got the doctor energy here too. Some of these masculines are gonna get caught up as well, because they're burning other females. They're burning other women. I did pick up. I didn't want to put this out there, but there's a karmic masculine that got contracted HIV from his karmic partner, who's promiscuous, and he knew that the karmic was a hoe and all this other shit. He got HIV from this karmic, and he gave it to all his other harem of karmics. So there's about 4 women running around with this disease right now, and he's burning. And you can go to jail for that. You know that, right? If multiple people come up and that you gave them this shit, you can go to jail for that. Yeah. What's the strength card with the devil? What's the devil in the journey? Yeah, they travel to go falseness. Boom. Yeah, they go to conferences or do other shit and da 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 da, and they act like they're these rich men, and that they're going traveling and doing good work and around the world and shit like that. Meanwhile, they're killing, they're raping, they're stealing, they're scamming, they're doing all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah, with the falseness card in the journey. What? Come on now. Some of these people are going to get no flight restrictions, put up, like travel restrictions placed on them, warrants out for their arrest and things like that. They can't leave the state or the county or wherever, because they're doing all this other bullshit, and it's on its way. With the Distant Horizons card, you got the anchor right there, trapped. But that's what they get. This is just the fucking beginning of spiritual jail. Just the beginning of spiritual jail before they enter actual jail for some people. Clarify the Hangman and the High Priestess. You got the messenger. Yeah. Yeah. With the message, with the message here, someone either got a telepathic message or a download. They got some understanding. Then you got despair here. The person that's been lying, cheating, acting like they're this good person and they're this and they're that, and lying and cheating and shit like that. This person has been exposed. They got exposed for exactly who the fuck they were. Now people see it with the despair card, and this person's in despair because they're like, fuck, how do people know that I'm a killer? Fuck, how do people know that I'm a racist? Fuck, how do people know that I'm a pedophile? Damn, how did I get caught? You got yourself caught, because by stepping into the energy field of somebody who was high vibrational and divine, that didn't do shit to you, you broke down your shield and you broke down that mask. You see? You see? Everything has a purpose. Perception. Dear bright and well-loving ancestors, what's the Magician and the Ten of Swords? The Magician and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, some of these motherfuckers try to take you out with magic. Yep, you got foe right here. You got foe. Some of the people try to take you out with magic with the foe and the young woman card and the old woman right there. Yeah, then you got person right behind that. Some of these karmics try to take you out with magic. They try to play games with you and shit like that. This bitch brought her own fucking downfall right on her head with that bullshit. Yeah, she sure the fuck did. She should have thought about that before she stepped her dirty, trifling ass into your energy field with her low vibrational ancestors. Yeah, she wanted to steal your gift. She wanted to be you with a magician, and this bitch thought it was gonna be an easy getaway with whatever the fuck she thought she was doing. All these karmics that play these games with this spell work and this bullshit. Now with the Ten of Swords, she knows that her end is coming. She knows that her end is coming, and she's trying to hold it off with the Four of Pentacles, but she knows it's coming, and she's overwhelmed with the Seven of Cups because she doesn't know which way to turn. She doesn't know what to do. Should I do more magic and keep on killing myself? No, bitch, sit down and wait for the police to come and get you. You'll be okay. And they got snacks, so you'll be okay where you go, and they got juice boxes and things like that too. You're gonna be okay, baby. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, you in good hands with the popo. You should have thought about that shit. I don't condone people telling and stuff like that, but certain things just don't need to go under the radar. Certain people are fucking trifling and they need to be brought down to justice. That's how I feel about that. That's how I feel about that. Like I said, for some of these masculines that they got friends that like to do hits on people and they like to put Hellcats on people's blocks and all that shit and shoot and intimidate people and things like that, and they got gang beef and whatnot. Be careful what you're putting your money into because you do not want to bring that karma back onto your head. I understand. I understand how shit goes because motherfuckers like to play games until you retaliate, right, or stand your ground. But be careful what you do. What is adjudication? Because that's still energy transference. You got the waiting here. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. That's why you had to go through this situation for some of you guys the way that you did, dealing with either karmic masculines or karmic feminines. It needed to break their shield so they can get caught up. I'm also picking up money laundering too for some of these karmics. They're about to get caught up. Some of these karmics even work with like within the government or they work for organizations or shit like that. They've been funneling money, doing all that. That's all about to get exposed and they're all going to jail. That's why it had to happen just like that. Thank you so much for the super chat. It had to happen just like that. Yeah. This is your spiritual job. You didn't even know that you had another one. You were just chilling, mind your own business, and a whole gang of motherfuckers came out of nowhere. Oh yeah, it's time. You had to know that. Oh no. This is happening for a fucking reason. No, they're exhausting themselves before the real war starts. Because surely they've been doing this shit for a long time, even with the conjunctions that are up. Yeah, bad idea. Bad fucking idea to be in that energy with the energy that's in the air right now. But you see, that's what I'm saying. Like people who are reprobate, you can't tell them shit. You can't. You can't. Even when they know astrology and shit like that, they think that they're an exception to the rule. You can't. I'm sure if you open up a lot of these people's charts, they got Aquarius placements, they got Aries placements, they got specific Pisces placements, they got specific Taurus placements. They're under the complete rule of the astrology right now. That's why they're getting exposed like this right now. Taurus is in Uranus is in Taurus right now. Unexpected changes. Unexpected changes, real unexpected changes. So let's see what messages the ancestors have for a lot of you guys who are currently dealing with this because justice is going to be served. You're going to start to see warrants and indictments and all kinds of shit go out in the near future. Yeah, motherfuckers think that they can never get exposed. You never know. You got the sun card right there on my other deck. You got the world card again. Yeah, cycle of Saturn is complete. That's over. All of that glamoring people, using looks or charm or money or dick or pussy or whatever to make people see you as one way when you're really a fucking monster. That shit is fucking out. People see the demon and the devil that they're working with now. They see straight through the mask. The sewer has been drained completely. It's done. Dear and well-loving ancestors, what messages do you have, please? What messages do you have, please, for the collective regarding high crimes being exposed? Thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are spoiling me today. What messages do you have for high crimes being exposed? You got High Priestess. Oh, bitch. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Look it. You got Rising Sun. A dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you. One of glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you was born. You had to kind of go through this. You guys didn't know why you were dealing with this, but remember the things that were the spiritual game that we're spitting right here. It had to happen to weaken their shield. The karmics, and you're like, why is my masculine still with that karmic? Or it had to happen like that because the karmic is designed to bring them to their knees. You deal the final blow just by being high vibrational. Yeah, you got the high priestess energy here. A mystery is to be unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. High priestess energy. A lot of you guys, that's what I'm saying. That's why they worked against you so hard, because you have spiritual gifts and they knew subconsciously by if you, it was only a matter of time before you figured out their falsehood. Yeah, but then they try to cover you up. They try to silence you and shit like that, but just gave you a louder voice and a bigger platform to expose them anyways. Damn. I love how that works. Don't you love how shit backfires fucking horribly and multi-layered tower moments that they can't recover from? I love it. And I love it. Ooh, and I like it. Do-do-do-do. You send chills up my spine every time I get to expose you. Ooh, and I like it. Let me go get into some DeBarge, okay? Anyways, y'all, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, okay? Bye.